Hey guys, it's me back on the Science Street, and today I'm gonna follow up a new trend in which I'm gonna be making siren head. I am guessing a lot of you guys have heard of this thing, and if you haven't, it's just a creature developed by a creator, and it's been used a lot in memes, and a lot of like video games has been made for that particular thingy as well, and it's quite creepy if you ask me, and I really want to make it because I want to get creeped out tonight. Nah, just kidding. So materials you will require for this craft are some tape, scissors, and marker. Well, those are just the basic elements. You'll of course need some A4s, but I don't know how many, so I'll just use two. One might be enough. So we're going to start off by taking a plastic straw or anything like that, which is pretty thin, and then we're going to start by making its body. So I'll try to reference it out with this thing, so it must be around like there. So first up I'll do that, then I'll take another piece of A4, which I'll just do that, and then I'll squish it like this, so I can buff off his chest piece, because he's got some ribs as well, because he's a skinny person. Skinny thing, if I can call it a person. Okay, so that must be perfect. I'll do that. Okay. And then next up, I need to roll this piece in there. But before I do that, I'll just thicken his hips as well. This. Okay, there it is. Okay, now we're ready to stick the body in there. So right now it looks quite simple, but I also have to squish his stomach inwards because he's a skinny boy. Let's give him a little shape in there. So there's his body, like almost done. I need to make it a bit realistic looking. So that looks fine, and now what I gotta do next is let's give him a little bit details in his body, like his ribs. Like that. Then his skinny stomach, along with his body parts, spines. So there's his body done. Now what's next is I gotta give him a head. So basically he doesn't have a head, so making the head is always the hardest part of making an action figure, but this guy doesn't have a head, so quite easy for me. So I'll just make a cylinder. Now I need a little bit piece of tape sticking out, so I can just simply put that there and then tape it in there. So his head is in his body now. What's next is to give him his sirens. But before we do that, let's move on to his legs. He's a long boy as well, so I guess that big of a leg would be, yes, should be a perfect leg size. Okay, since we got the leg ready, now we'll just, all we gotta do is roll it. But first off, all you gotta do is just make a cylinder, pretty thin cylinder, then we'll do the organic foldings later on. Okay, that's done here. Now tape it. So by organic I mean like squish it, and if you want just twist it sometimes somewhere and then give him a little kneecap kind of thing, looking thing. I don't know what I just said, but something like that. And then there's his legs. Done. So next up, I'll just attach the leg in there. And the leg, you have to like try and make it as straight as possible, because his hands are which is too bendy, but his legs are pretty like straight all the time. That's the reason why he walks pretty slow. Okay, moving on to the next leg, I'll do the same. And I like to put up an information to all the people who have been watching me from pretty long time ago. Thanks a lot for sticking with me, and to all the new people, welcome back, because we just reached 9,000 subscribers, and that is very huge. And so, to all the OG viewers, I don't think I'll be able to make videos regularly, because, you know, online classes and stuff, so that's a bummer. So it'll be like the very old times when I did videos at the weekends, so I'll try my best to make videos every Saturday, but if I can't, it might take like 2 weeks or something. So about this craft, the second leg is done. Just gotta squish it a little bit more. There you go. Looks pretty cool. Highly satisfied with this thing. A fan of siren head. And I really wouldn't like him to touch me. He's gonna rip my body apart. Okay, so there's that. Looks like a gymnastic ball. I need to. Yes, that's better. That's better. Now next up, I'll put up the sirens. So I don't think this will be enough. So no, this might be enough. I need to make 2 sirens. So first up, I'll do like this. This will be a longer siren. So this is my trick of making cones. All you need is a rectangle, not even a circle, and I'll just cut off pieces. So that's one of the sirens. Get a little bit big, that's not nice. So that's a bit better. Now I'll do the second one, which I'll make a little bit smaller and a longer one. Like that. Well, that's a bit big. Okay, that works. So he also has got some teeth in his siren, so I'll do that with this thing. How do I do that, by the way? I think I'll just make some. Wait a minute. I'll do stuff like this then. So these are his teeth. Okay, this one's long, so I'll make it a bit shorter. So I like to keep the teeth like that. Looks like a fist. So do the same in here. Okay, this one is spare. I'll put 3 of these in there. Here it is. So next up, I'll just attach these sirens to his head. Okay, didn't work like that. Okay, that works. So there it is. Now we gotta do the hands. Hands are pretty long, so I guess it would be this long. So I got this thing. So the hands are the one which is the most hardest I'd consider, because it gotta be more organic, you know, like a skeleton but with flesh. So what I'll do is I'll make pretty thin. No, I'll make it a bit thick, or not that thin. And then I'll just tape it so it doesn't open up. Then I'll just keep on twisting it, like, as to make it as thin as possible. So this is one trick I like about paper. You can do these kind of stuffs. Okay, it looks organic enough. And give him some folds. Squish it a bit. Then you have it. Okay, that's perfect. And then for his fingers, it's gotta be pretty thin, and it cannot be made from paper, I guess, because paper can't be this thin. So I'm using some wires, like normal aluminium wires, but I like shaped them in the form of tweezers, which can be referenced as some simple fingers. It took a long time for me to remember what I was gonna say. So okay, I'll just tape it there. So there are his fingers. there's one. Oh, gotta make the another one. I'll just make this one and I'll be back. And I made a bit bigger one of those 2 easier thingies as well. So just finished with the hand. And this time I bent it a little bit so that could be like recognized as the elbow, because now to create a bit of a scene is like trying to grab the person in front of him. So it's gonna be like that. Oh, never mind. Okay, so let's just stick the hand there. And that's our Slenderman? No, Siren Head done. Pretty cool. And he cannot stand up, by the way. Or maybe he can. Oh, he can stand up. That's fair. That happens fairly rarely. Okay, never mind. I lost all my happiness. But this thing looks so cool. Look at that. Those are his teeth. Tooths. There's his rib cage that's about to be exposed pretty soon. And his claws that they're about to grab you if you don't subscribe. Not just kidding. It's all up to you. And that's pretty much all the details. And I really hope he stands up. Okay, there it is. It stood up. So, thank you guys for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you learned to make a cool Siren Head action figure, or at least you got inspired to make one. And if you did, don't forget to subscribe my channel, like this video, comment me down below what should I do next in my next video, and share my videos. Thank you. Bye bye.